News that between 2013 and 2020, Ripple raised $3 billion by selling XRP, which represented an investment contract. On December 2nd, the SEC and Ripple exchanged dueling motions in what should be the last shots fired, or at least among the last shots fired between them, before a judge in the Southern District of New York will rule once again on the legality of a token project. Boiling down Ripple's argument in this case to a single line on Twitter, Company Counsel Stuart Alderety resorted to something akin to denial. He argued, among other things, that there is no investment contract because there is no formal contract between Ripple and XRP purchasers, and that the tokens were sold for consumptive use. The SEC, for its part, refers to economic reality of Ripple's sales not less than 15 times, asking the court to look beyond boilers and play disclaimers to the facts as they stand, including who bought tokens and how they were used. This economic reality allegedly forecloses any argument that Ripple offered and sold XRP primarily for consumptive use. Reviewing the precedent lawsuits, it's pretty clear which argument has been more successful in federal courts. In Kick, Judge Alvin Hellestein wrote that forms should be disregarded for substance and the emphasis should be on economic reality. The SEC concluded its reply brief to Ripple and the court by stating the registration regime established by the federal securities laws does not regulate industries. It regulates conduct for the benefit of investors. So, does it really? Well, at this point, the crypto industry has more or less resigned itself to the fact that a garden variety eco likely satisfies all of the limbs of the Hawaii test, a foundational set of standards to determine what is a security, didn't exist, and SEC enforcement actions were non-existent. Ripple's network went live on January 1st, 2013, years ahead of regulatory developments. Beyond XRP's market cap ranking, Ripple's consensus mechanism, using a unique node list for transaction validation, was groundbreaking during a time when blockchain coordination methods were still nascent. This is similar to a model more commonly known today as delegated proof of stake, except without the stake. Tendermint or Cosmos takes similar approaches to this voting process, except without the annul and markedly more decentralization. The advantages of this round Robin approach, it was claimed by Ripple's proponents, are that the network can process many more transactions at far lower cost. The disadvantages, detractors say, are that it requires a higher degree of trust and is not truly decentralized. Thankfully, Ripple's legal troubles are not about the protocol, they're about the tokens. On Genesis, Ripple Labs, or its predecessor OpenCoin Entity, minted 100 billion XRP tokens, which were subsequently distributed to the company and early officers and then sold into the wider crypto markets to fund Ripple Labs operations. At the time, there was much spirited debate about whether tokens sold in such a manner constituted securities. On one side were crypto entrepreneurs who claimed that token sales could serve as a lightly regulated governance mechanism and crowdfunding tool. On the other were many lawyers, more known lawyers included, who thought that the SEC would eventually get wise and crack down on the practice. As we now know, the skeptics were right. Moving to the topic of the video, the first ICO to go down in a big way was Kick Interactive. Kick was, or rather still is, a lightly used messaging app which pivoted into crypto at the height of the first great ISO boom in 2017. Kick sold tokens directly to the public without a registration statement in effect. The SEC sued, and 16 months later, Kick lost on motion for summary judgment. This brings us to our main focus for the day. Can Ripple have a successful ISO, and will it propel the price of XRP? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP.